Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. It's now time for the financial week. I'm Javon Keys. Jamaica spent more money on imports in the month of January. Total expenditure on goods coming into the country amounted to $527.4 million, a 13% increase compared to the $465.6 million spent for the same period last year. The increased spend was linked to higher imports of raw materials, intermediate goods, and consumer goods. $30 million is being spent to establish a new business process outsourcing BPO center in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. The MJS Industrial and Technology Park is being built at the Old Ariguanobo textile factory in Angels, Spanish Town. The first tenant is set to provide 430 jobs. The complex, which is to begin operations July 1, is being developed by Musson Jamaica and businessman Michael Subrati.
Developing a 320,000 square foot industrial and technology park. A third of it will be BPO operations, and the other 2/3 will be for manufacturing and logistics. We are taking a pre-existing structure and renovating it, but the majority of what we're doing is building new structure, and we're going to employ approximately 2,500 people, and it will be a huge positive impact to the economy of the country, and more specifically for Spanish Town.
Now, the entity will also be utilizing the railway connected to the property. When completed, Musson Jamaica will hold a 60% stake in the park, while Mr. Subrati will own the remaining 40%. Now on to some company news now. The board of production and education company iCreate is to consider a rights issue at its meeting next Thursday. The board's decision will guide recommendations to shareholders at the company's upcoming annual general meeting. Now, the proposed rights issue is part of iCreate's wider strategy to expand avenues for capital injection into the company. And Pulse shareholders are to have given the nod, that is, for the company to raise additional capital. The company can now increase its authorized share capital up to 20 billion shares. Pulse may also seek to raise capital through a rights issue, an additional public offer, or a stock split. And some currency news now. The Bank of Jamaica has intervened in the foreign currency market for the 14th time since the start of the year. The central bank pumped $30 million into the market today. 7 banks and 5 cambios were successful in their bids. Scotiabank, National Commercial Bank, NCB, Sagicor, and JMMB got the lion's share. Total interventions this year have been estimated at $440 million. This is the second intervention this week. And today's trading, the U.S. currency is selling for an average $155.57. $120.34 is the going rate for the Canadian dollar, $189.61 for the pound, while it's costing an average $161.92 for the euro. The JSE main index advanced by 2,102 points today, while the junior market index declined by 21 points. Among today's winners were Stationery and Office Supplies Limited, 138 Student Living Jamaica, Mayberry Investments, Caribbean Assurance Brokers, and Jamaican Teas, while on the losing side were JMMB Group 7.25% shares, Cargo Handlers, Epley 6% preference shares due 2024, Jetcon Corporation, and CAC 2000 9.5% cumulative redeemable preference shares. And that's it for the financial week. I'm Javon Keys. Stay with us. Regional and international news are after the break.